Romans 4:21. And being fully persuaded that, Salah.
Nah, you're good.
Told you don't have one.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Move back a tad bit. Go ahead.
And being fully persuaded that what he had promised, he was able also to perform.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashim,
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Dash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akim, Hakbati, Yom, respectful for listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Want to read that again for me? Read it 23. Fine.
Romans 4:21. And being fully persuaded that what he had promised, he was able also to perform.
That's right, being fully persuaded. How? Being fully persuaded in your own mind, man. To perform what? The finishing of this work. Okay? Because the times that we're coming into right now, you know, I know there's a lot of young brothers that are in the truth, man, you know, teenagers, some of them, you know, late teens, early 20s, mid 20s. You know, we up there pushing, you know, we're in the mid 50s, man. And, you know, we understand everything that's taking place right now. We understand that Esau is really starting to shut down the word, man. Okay? He's going to shut the word down slowly but surely. He's going to shut it down. And what he's going to do is he's going to start to pick at the men of the Lord, man. Okay? In one way or another. You see? We're not going to be able to continue to push this word out like we have. He's going to create a situation that's going to make us look guilty of something. Okay? So you have to be fully persuaded in your own damn mind, okay, that you can continue this work regardless of what it costs you.
That's right.
You see? Because for a lot of us, it's going to cost us our jobs, our homes, you know, being separated from our families, and maybe even our death. You know? So we have to, like I say it a lot, we you know, this thing is, you can't go into the kingdom on somebody else's coattail. You know?
That's right.
You can't go into the kingdom under somebody else's wing. You know, Apostle Tahar said it a long time ago, I can't save none of you brothers. You know? Nobody can save your ass except for you.
That's right.
You see? So if you're not fully persuaded in your own mind to finish this work, then you're going to have some problems, man, because we can go through some shit.
Hell yeah.
You see?
You're going to have to carry your own cross at the end of the day.
You damn sure are, because when they take you to that concentration camp, you might not know nobody.
No.
You know? You might see one brother that you recognize from a video, you know? Bloody broken nose, teeth knocked out, black eyes, you know, getting dragged back into a cell half dead, you know, and you're next. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's coming. So we say to be fully persuaded in your own mind as to whether you can finish this task. You got that? Go ahead.
And real quick, I just want to add, and being that we are in the truth and been studying and practicing what we preach for a long time, we know that day's coming.
Exactly.
So that should, you know, being fully persuaded in our own mind, that should give you more faith.
Yep.
When that day do come.
Because we can see it.
Yeah. when that day do come, you should be like, holy shit, it's happening.
Oh, this is it. This
you know
is what,
I mean?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Then you should know who am I chosen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Reading or not.
Mm-hmm.
Romans 4:22, and therefore it was imputed to him for righteousness.
Yep.
Now it was not written for his sake alone that it was imputed to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It was imputed to him. Mm-hmm. Okay, grab 2 Maccabees, the 7th chapter. We're going to start at the top on 1, and we'll probably read down to about 20. Because you got to understand, man, that we were known before we were formed in the womb. I'm going to just put it like that. The Lord knew us before we were formed in the womb. Okay, so it was imputed to us for righteousness from the beginning. Okay, so whether we, if we get through this thing, that if we get to the point where the word is cut off and we're in a concentration camp getting questioned, we made it.
Yeah.
We made it. But there's still that test itself, but we made it through the curriculum portion. Now comes the test of your faith, man, and your manhood that the Most High has instilled in you. That comes the test of whether you that these scriptures are going to be the stability of that time that you're going to be in. Okay, because that's what you're going to need. You're going to need the understanding of the Holy Scriptures on a whole nother level when you're in that concentration camp by yourself. You know, you're going to need that faith that you had when you were going out on the street corners, getting piss thrown at you, people trying to stab you, getting shot at, getting in fights, people arguing with you, going to calling they uncles and cousins and brothers to come beat you the fuck up. You know, you're gonna have to have that same faith, man. That the Most High is going to get you out of that.
All right, quickly.
Go ahead, brother.
Proverbs 11:4.
Yep.
Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
That's right.
But righteousness delivereth from death.
That's right. Righteousness delivers from death. So if you carry yourself the same way that you're carrying yourself right now, and going out into the highways and byways with faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that He's going to get you through a camp that's edifying of other people, man. Okay, the people that have been watching you, the people that are listening to you, that are gaining faith and strength through your teaching. You're going to have that same faith, man. Okay, is that it on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, grab that Second Maccabees.
Second Maccabees 2:1.
No, it's going to be Second Maccabees 7:1.
Second Maccabees 7:1.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass also that 7 brethren with the mother were taken.
Yep.
And compelled by the king against the law.
Yep.
To taste swine's flesh.
Okay, the government of the United States, what are they doing right now? They're telling you, we don't want you to teach certain scriptures in some states. Pretty soon, through gradualism, they're going to have it in every state that you can't read certain scriptures because it's hate speech. Okay? Just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they didn't bow to the sackbut and all of the other instruments to the statue of the king at the time. They were thrown in a furnace and they were protected. Okay? That was faith. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now these brothers, they had faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua was going to get them through what they're getting ready to deal with. Because they didn't want to go along with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Greeks at the time, man. They told the Greeks to go fuck themselves. So that's the kind of attitude that we have to have when Esau comes to us, man. I'm not taking a damn thing that you got to offer. I don't give a fuck how much money you offer. I'm not turning on nobody. I'm not telling you where no motherfucking body's at. Go fuck yourself. Okay? That's the kind of attitude that the Maccabees had. So we have to have that kind of spirit on us, man. And the Most High will give that to us if we are the elect. Go ahead, brother.
And were tormented with scourges and whips.
Yep.
But one of them that spake first said thus, what wouldest thou ask or learn of us?
Mm-hmm.
We are already died.
Yep.
We are ready to die.
Yep, we are ready to die. Go ahead.
Rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers.
There it is. We'd rather die than transgress the laws, statutes, and the commandments of the Most High by taking what you have to offer. Go ahead.
Then the king, being enraged, commanded pans and cauldrons to be made hot.
Pans and cauldrons to be made hot. That sounds like a concentration camp, torture chamber getting ready to get set up, man. And they have those ready. They have the guillotines. Okay, they have all kind of other torture. Did you see? If you haven't seen the movie Hostel, this is the kind of shit that some brothers are going to be going into, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, You see? Go ahead.
which forthwith being heated, he commanded to cut out the tongue of him
Yep.
that spake first,
That's right.
and to cut off the utmost part of his body.
Yep.
The rest of his brethren and his mother looking on.
That's right. Cut his damn tongue out, then cut his hands, his fingers off, then cut his hands off, then cut his forearms off, his biceps, and then cut his fucking head off.
Mm.
You know, even if he's dead, still cut it off. Go ahead,
Now when he was thus maimed in all his members,
Yep.
he commanded him, being yet alive,
His head was still on and his arms was all chopped off. Go ahead.
to be brought to the fire,
Yep.
and to be fried in the pan.
They threw this, but he said, "Man, fuck you. I'm still not doing it. Throw me in the frying pan."
Mm.
You see, this is the kind of attitude that we have to have toward Esau when he comes for us, man. Okay, because he's coming. Now, this is the Lord's will, whether we be taken. It's the Lord's will whether we go through these things, because Yahweh Shai said it best to Pilate, you can only do what my Father allowed you. Go ahead, brother.
Whew. And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed,
Dang.
they exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully,
Yep.
saying thus, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, looketh upon us.
That's right. The Lord Yahweh Shai is looking upon us, man. When we have to go into these concentration camps, okay, and go through these things, man, just like Yahweh Shai pleased the Most High Yahweh by his death, he's going to be pleased that these brothers that have to lose their life on this side, man. If they do it, man, if they do it with the spirit of no fear, man. Okay, go ahead.
And in truth have comforted us.
Yep.
As Moses in his song, which witnessed to their faces, declared, saying, and he shall be comfort in his servants.
Yep.
So when the first was dead, after this number, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock.
Mm-hmm.
And when they had pulled off the skin of his head,
They were killed. They were what do they call it? Scalping. They scalped it. Go ahead.
and when they pulled off his skin of his head with the hair, they asked him, wilt thou eat before thou be punished?
And you know how they scalp people? They make a slit right here in the front, okay? And then they peel that shit back. They don't cut it off. They peel it off, okay? That's what they did to this brother, man. And then they asked him, after he's screaming in agony, most likely, is he going to eat? Are you going to take this seed here?
Woo!
Okay. Are you going to eat this piece of pork? Are you going to bow down to this statue or this image? Okay. Are you going to take its mark? You know, and you have to have that attitude that these brothers had. Go ahead.
And when you go into Wisdom of Solomon, they basically they want to be mocking and say, let's see if the God is real.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But the Lord's
Let's
going
see
to
if
give
these
you
words be true. There you go.
But the Lord's going to only give you what you can handle. He knows how much you can take. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's the Father of spirits.
Yep.
Reading on, throughout every member of the body. But he answered in his own language and said, no. Wherefore he also received the next torment in order.
That's right. He spoke in Hebrew, which was their language, and he told them, nah, I ain't doing this shit. Go ahead.
As the former did. And when he was at the last gasp, he said, thou like a fury takest us out of this present life.
Mm-hmm.
But the King of the world shall raise us up.
That's right, Esau. You're going to take some men out of this present life, but the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is going to lift us up, man. He said that the dead are going to rise first, man. Even before the elect men that are still on the earth, the dead are going to rise. So how does that end up with you, man? You know, go ahead.
Who have died for his laws unto everlasting life.
Yep.
After him was the third made a mocking stock. And when he was required, he put out his tongue, and that right soon holding forth his hands manfully.
So when they talk about making them a mocking stock, man, they probably was slapping them around, tearing their beards out, taking their clothes off, making them walk around butt naked. This is the kind of shit that Esau does. You can. I think it was Abu Ghraib prison over in Iraq when they invaded over there, and those Iranian or Iraqi prisoners, you know, they made them strip down butt naked, man. And it was a white bitch, an Edomite bitch, that was laughing at people's rods and shit, you know. And they were treating them dudes like shit, and then electrocuting them and stuff, man. You know. So this is the kind of fucked up shit that Esau does, man. You know, and he's going to do it to some of us. You know. Go ahead, brother.
And said courageously, "These I had from heaven, and for his laws despised them.
Mm-hmm.
And from him I hope to receive them again.
That's right.
In so much that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage."
That's right.
Courage.
His courage.
It's a lot.
Yeah, you're good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You see? They're going to marvel at some of these brothers' courage, man. Facing death. You know? You see? There might be a brother getting ready to go to the guillotine, and he might motherfucker turn around and say, "Man, take a little bit off the top, motherfucker." You know?
Mm-hmm.
This is okay, man.
Woo!
Hey, this is the kind of stuff that's going to be taking place, man. Brothers are going to be mocking Esau, okay, when they're getting ready to die. You know? That's the kind of spirit the Most High is going to put on some brothers, man. You going to see it.
I mean, man, have that faith and just plan. I know I'm going. Hopefully, the Lord put the spirit on me, but I have in my mind to be like, I'm just gonna shout the name. All praise due to Yahweh.
That's all you can do.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
And
And if he put something else in your mouth to say to their ass, you know what I'm saying? You know, go ahead, bro.
At the young man's courage, for that he nothing regarded the pains.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when his man was dead, also they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner.
See?
So when he was ready to die, he said thus, "It is good being put, man. Being put to death by men."
That's right. It is good to be put to death by men. The princes shall die like men. Us as being gods, we're going to die like men. Okay? And the Most High marvels in those things, man. You see? The angels, hey, bro, listen. The angels are going to be like, damn. Yo, these brothers, yeah. Hey, some brothers, man, the angels are going to be high-fiving the hell out you when you get to, they're going to be like, that was a hot, you know what I mean? Hey, bro, this thing is beautiful, man, because we can see this thing getting ready to happen. You know?
I mean, but just imagine, like, I know I'm going off a little bit, but not off. Like, when that shit goes, like, you're dying, right? But you're right underneath the guillotine. Your head gets chopped off. As soon as that motherfucker detached, yo, you're right up in the shit.
You're in the spirit.
As soon as you wake up in the spirit, you're going to be like,
woo!
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's real rap, though.
I'm going to get his ass. You know,
That's
before
right.
when Esau took us down, we was up in the spirit world like, Lord, please let us go back down and get these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But this time, we're going to be in the chariot.
Yeah, we're going to be
Like,
in the chariot ready to come back down.
We're coming back down and get them.
Yeah, we know we're coming down.
Man, that's beautiful.
We know we're coming.
Man.
Oh, man. Hey, and it's a possibility that as soon as that blade is falling, that the spirit can get snatched right out your damn body. You won't even feel it. Wop. Because you know it's like, praise to Yahweh, see I was shy, and it ain't fall yet. As soon as that blade starts falling, that spirit can get snatched out your body.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
It is good being put to death by men.
Yep.
To look for hope from Yahweh Shai to be raised up again.
You see?
To be raised up again by him.
Yep.
As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life.
That's right, Esau. You ain't going to have a resurrection to life. Okay? But when you die, your spirit is going to go back to the spirit world. But guess what? When you come back down here, you're going to be in slavery. Generation after generation after generation for 1,000 years. You're going to keep coming. You're going to die. Maybe you might get put to death by one of us. Go to the spirit world. Come back down as a baby. Be back in the cotton field or the watermelon field or the fried chicken field, motherfuckers. And you're going to do that for 1,000 years. Okay, and then after that 1,000 years, your seed line is going to get done away with, man. Okay, go ahead.
And afterward they brought the fifth also and mangled him.
Yep.
Then looked he unto the king and said, Thou hast power over men,
Mm-hmm.
thou art corruptible,
Yep.
thou doest what thou wilt.
That's right.
Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of Yahweh.
That's right. The Most High said He ain't do away with Israel, man. Okay. He said all Israel shall be saved with an everlasting salvation. All right. Esau, the Lord ain't do away with His children, and now you're really starting to find out that you did, like Hitler said, have the jewels of God in your hands. Okay, your fathers inherited lies, and what did they do? They went ahead and continued with those lies, man. Even after they found out the truth, even after a lot of these Edomites in the world right now knew that the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians were the children of Israel, you continue with the fucking lie, man.
Yep.
And the Most High said those that curse the children of Israel are going to be cursed. So you're really starting to find out that the Most High is going to start cursing you, man, for everything you've done, because you can see the world is waking up to your bullshit, man. You're a bunch of damn liars, a bunch of devils, man, deceivers. Go ahead, brother.
When they was chasing the Indians out of America
Yep.
and shit, the ones that didn't want to leave, when they was doing I think it was called like the Indian Removal Act or whatever.
Yeah.
They were the ones that didn't
From
want to
their
leave,
land, yep.
they labeled them as Negroes, showing you we're the same people.
Yep, that's what they did too. Yep.
Reading on, 2 Maccabees 7:17.
Mm-hmm.
But abide a while and behold his great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed.
Yep.
After him also they brought the sixth, who being ready to die said, Be not deceived without cause,
Yep.
for we suffered these things for ourselves, having sinned against our power.
That's right. And we sinned against our power, okay? And he punished us. But that punishment is now coming to an end. And just like the fifth brother said, he's going to punish you and your seed next. Okay? That's what's coming, man. Go ahead, brother.
Therefore marvelous things are done unto us.
Yep.
But think not thou that takest in hand to strive against Yahweh,
Yep.
that thou shalt escape unpunished.
That's right. You're not going to escape unpunished. For 3 transgressions and for 4, I shall not turn away the punishment. Okay? Esau transgressed 4 times and still is transgressing against the children of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? And he thinks that he's going to get away with what he's doing. But he's that's farther from the truth, man. Okay? You're not going to escape, man. And this punishment is not going to go away. Go ahead, brother.
2 Maccabees 7:20.
Yep.
But the mother was marvelous above all, and worthy of an honorable memory, for when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of one day, she bared it with a good courage.
That's right, an Israelite woman. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say that we don't have any women like that amongst us. In the truth, I'm sure we do. But she told you to go fuck yourself. Go ahead.
Because of the hope that she had in the Lord. Yes, she exhorted every one of them in her own language, filled with courageous spirits.
That's right.
And stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach, she said unto them. If you read it out.
Yeah, go ahead.
She said,
she
said unto them, I cannot tell how ye came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life, neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you. But doubtless the creator of the world, who formed the generation of man, and found out that the beginning of all things will also of his own mercy give you breath and life again.
That's right. The Most High is going to give them breath and life again. So we got to understand that. That's why we go out on the highways and byways, man. Understanding that that's what the will of the Most High is to give us the kingdom of heaven. All right. Even after death on this side, he's going to give us breath and life again. Okay. Is that it on that, brother?
It's a little bit more.
A little bit more? Go ahead.
And as ye now regard not your own slaves for his law's sake.
That's right. You see? The law, statutes, and commandments. The word of the Most High, man. The prophecies. Okay? Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is that which follows. Just simple as that. But we got a little bit of hell to go through yet, man. But brothers, I'm telling you, once we get there, once we get to the other side, it's gravy, bro. It's fucking gravy, man. All right? You got anything else, Al? Well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakadash. Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel, the Ruel and Shalom, to the Akim, Akwathium, the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom. Ooh, it's cold.
Yeah, bro. Very goddamn cold. Oh!